there was a bar called the Pink Parrot that was the main Thunder fan bar. It was run by a former amateur porn star. It was about 6'8", named Big Rich, who ran the Pink Parrot. And it was going strong until there was a stabbing there and they shut it down. So
Oh,
that's a
too
little
bad.
bit of local Oklahoma
Yeah.
City culture, very different culture. They
Well,
do prayer
yeah.
before the games. They do
Oh, interesting.
yeah, before
That's
the
like my
national
like
anthem.
my in-laws before dinner,
Yeah.
including in public. I do wonder. Like, I assume that did the Eagles actually win the Super Bowl or did they just play in it?
They did win the Super
Okay,
Bowl. Those Eagles did.
so my assumption is that Philadelphia was not a teetotaling celebration after
The
this.
players, yeah, there's a cultural difference. This isn't completely
Mhm.
generational because the hockey, the Panthers, those guys, those kids, those whippersnappers were doing the breaststroke and the booze. So yeah, I think it's still going to go on. I should say something because I forgot to mention, you listening to us, people, you can ask questions. Now, we would prefer that the questions stay on topic, but I honestly have no way to punish you if
Mhm.
it's off topic. So that's a good thing to aim for, but I've got no deterrence capability. So if you want to ask questions, we can call you up to the stage and you can get in on whatever we're yapping about. But yeah, you're right. There are cultural differences between the sports. Some of these sports, they're still going to go hard, they're still going to drink. But I think you made a great point that you're more inclined to drink perhaps when you think you're not going to be observed. Because I have memories of some of the players who really party, and some TMZ reporter catches James Harden in his car and he's slurring and rambling.
The
And
guy
I,
who does the car karaoke?
James Harden, wait, no, it's James Corden. James
Oh,
Corden,
cousin,
unlike
his
James
cousin.
Harden, when one of the NBA superstars starts getting fat, people use the James Corden picture because he bears a resemblance at his most hefty. And unfortunately for that player, Corden has worn the very jersey